You are tuned in to the Overtime Station, the Mega Mix. What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Weekend Review. I am your host, Rossi, Balboa. This is a radio show where we talk about social subjects, music, live interviews, sports talk, and black history. You know what I'm saying? This week we going from the week of December 12th to December 18th. 2021. That's December 12th to December 18th. You know, this is the week of Christmas Eve. You know, next week is Christmas. So I just want to let y'all know, man, I just dropped a new mixtape. It's called The Bible, man. So any of y'all looking for some music for the holidays, you know, you don't want to hear all that rah-rah, I got a nice little mixtape, man. We're going to promote that on this episode right here today. Since it's Christmas time, got y'all some Christmas music y'all can listen to. The stories about the Bible. So first off, I'm going to hit y'all with a song. This is the first song story. Obviously, it's the second song on the mixtape. But it's the first Bible song. This song is called Genesis by Rossi Balboa. Oh, yeah.
We sometimes wonder how our world came to be, but here we find the answer. God created the earth and everything in it. Even though we might not know just how he did it, it's clear he created all life.
Like he gave birth when he made first. First he created the heaven and earth. All he can say was it's good, but the first day, that's enough work. On day two, he expanded the waters. One low, one high. Who else you know can separate water? One ground, one sky. On day three, the water on the ground gathered it all into one place. Made a little room for some dry space. Vegetation, trees and grapes. On the fourth day, let light expand from the sky to separate light. From daylight to darkness, when that came, he called it night. A little moonlight, some stars in the sky. Looked at it, said it's good. Y'all ready for day 5? Put birds in the sky, put fish in the sea. Said they should be fruitful and let their numbers increase. On the 6th day, produce creatures living according to livestock. Creatures that moved along the ground, wild animals, lamb chops, ham hocks. Then he told the Son and the Holy Spirit, let us make man in our own image, to rule the birds and bees, the fruits and the trees, all the livestock, animals and wild beasts. On the 7th day, he must have been restless, cause he made that day holy, and he just rested. The man he made was Adam, the garden where he lived. Put him in a deep sleep and made a woman not as real. God talked to him, so they was like prophets. Told him don't eat no fruit from the tree of knowledge. But the serpent came with deception and ruined all our blessings. Told them gonna eat from the tree, and when they did, they saw they was naked. So they hid God and displeased him. Punishment was the first thing. Looked to Eve, she deceived Adam and punished her with birth pain. When she gave birth, that made it worse, cause sin was all in the soul of man. Her youngest boy was named Abel, the oldest boy was named Cain. When Cain brought gifts to God, he yielded crops, so fruits and soil he gave him. But fat portions of firstborn flock put Abel in favor. Cain was jealous, so he called Abel to the field, slayed his brother and became the first man to kill. God sent Cain out the garden and cursed his crop. But Cain was scared of man, cause he knew that murder wouldn't stop. So God put a mark on Cain like that's my soldier. You touch him, you suffer vision 7 times over. God saw that through man, sin was all over. All except for one man went by the name of Noah. He went to him and said, me and man are set apart. I'm finna flood the earth, so I want you to build an ark. Get your family and 2 of every animal. That's the only way to save what I'm finna do. So Noah did what the Lord asked him to do. And for the first time, rain came through. For 40 days and 40 nights, rain didn't stop, till he felt like the whole world was fully washed. He told Noah this wouldn't happen no more. So he made all the water go away and sent a rainbow. God knew that he and man were nothing equal, so he went to build an army of his own people.
Yo, welcome back. That was Rossi Balboa with the song Genesis from the Bible mixtape. All right, we're going to jump into these topics real quick. First, I want to talk about Jim Jones and Freddie Gibbs. I guess they had a fight this week. According to witnesses, it said a fight broke out between Jim Jones' crew and Freddie Gibbs' crew at a restaurant Prime 112 in Miami. They said the two sides bumped into each other while Jim Jones' crew was leaving out of there and Freddie Gibbs' team was walking in. It said Jim Jones approached Freddie Gibbs about some negative things Freddie Gibbs had said about him in the past. And they said while they was arguing, somebody in Jim Jones' crew punched Freddie Gibbs in the face. And Freddie Gibbs was attacked personally by Jim Jones. So I think that's a crazy story. I think it said Freddie Gibbs' large bodyguard was also hit kicked in the face and stuff. So that's a wild situation, man. Freddie Gibbs also been into it with academics a lot lately. Crazy stuff going on the internet, man. Everybody tough on the internet, man. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That's why I try to stay out the way. Cause once you do a lot of talking, man, selling wolf tickets, people gonna try to buy some. So, man, I don't get all this tough talk on the internet, but I just thought I wanted to talk about that situation. Chime in, let me know what y'all think about Jim Jones and Freddie Gibbs' fight. Also this week, we had a preliminary hearing on the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case. First of all, it said a witness said they saw Megan Thee Stallion and her friend Kelsey fighting before the police showed up. And then also Tory Lanez's attorney said it was gun residue on the friend Kelsey's hands. But it wasn't said if it was gun residue on Tory's hands. And it said several inconsistent stories was told by Megan Thee Stallion to the police that night. And then now all of a sudden the supposedly bullet fragments that she allegedly had removed out her foot can't be located, so they done lost them. Man, it seems like somebody's lying in this story. I ain't gonna say who right now. I'm gonna wait till the whole story come out. But definitely, we know somebody lying. Cause one saying that they got shot, the other saying they didn't shoot her. Right now, to me, it's kind of looking like that girl shot her. I don't know why they covering it up, but man, if Megan was lying on that man, it's gonna look real bad on her, man. I'm gonna be real. I ain't never been no Megan Thee Stallion fan. All that hot girl shit and all that shit. That's really like a turn off for me. I don't want no hot girl, man. You know what I'm saying. You know, it's all good and everything. I guess it's how she get her money or whatever, or do her thing. But man, be a lady sometime, man. Damn. I know Mia X said she was unladylike, but she wasn't got dang bouncing her ass on every video, sticking her tongue out, all that, man, I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. Also this week, I want to talk about Wack 100 and Carson White. Yeah, Wack 100 done made it on another episode of mine. He in the headlines every week, arguing with somebody on Clubhouse. And then he was arguing with Carson White. It was a crazy argument. Cause you never really seen nobody hit Wack 100 back with the smoke like that, but man, he was kind of giving it to Wack, but Wack was, they both was going at each other neck. Wack was saying at the end of the video that he been allegedly having sex with his pastor at the church he been going to, and Carson White was saying all gang members was bullies and Wack and Game was rapists and stuff like that. It just was a whole crazy argument. I just be tripping off this Clubhouse, man, cause they just be going in there like the new age chat line, man. But they be just talking so reckless. It's like a chat line for smoke or something. Like I ain't never really heard one Clubhouse where they just having a good conversation. Usually somebody on there arguing or something. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I was just tripping off at Carson White and Wack 100 argument this week. It got pretty intense. Carson White kept telling him he gonna die if he come to Texas fucking with him, and And Wack kept saying next time we see him, we gonna beat his ass. You know, that's Wack theme song. So chime in, let me know what y'all think about Wack 100 and Carson White. Also this week I want to talk about Thursday night football. San Diego Chargers tight end Donald Parham. Man, he had a scary injury, man. You hate to see that, man. He dove for the ball, and when he fell, his head hit the ground and knocked him unconscious. You can tell off top because his arm stiffened up and just looked real scared, man. They had to cut his face mask off. He was down for several minutes, and they finally got him on the stretcher and carted him off. But as he was being carted off, it looked like he was shaking. I don't know. Some people said he might have been having a seizure or whatnot. But then it was Joe Buck. He said some crazy thing talking about it was cold in there. He just, it's just crazy how people been bashing him on the internet too. So I just wanted to chime in on that, man. I hope Donald Parham is okay. Scary scene. NFL, man, y'all take care of yourself. I know that's a dangerous sport. I used to play football growing up myself. We knew what we was getting into while we was playing it, but still you hate to see these injuries, man. So Donald Parham, man, get well, man. Hope to see you back out there on the field.
Abraham. It is me, the Lord your God. I have seen how true you've been to me, and I have come to make a covenant with you. If you stay true to me, I will give you everything you need. I will give you the land flowing with milk and honey. I will bring every enemy into your hands, Abraham. Just stay true to me.
The Lord my God, my wife Sarah, she's barren. She haven't had any descendants, Lord. I would like to live on my legacy name, Lord.
Abraham, if you stay with me, I will give you descendants as numerous as stars in the sky and build nations from you.
Ask God what it take to save a man. He gon' take you straight to the story of Abraham. After the flood, he repopulated the earth again, and once again it was full of sin. So the Lord said, Abraham, move to another land. The Lord is with you, don't be scared of another man. Stand true to me, I'll bring you peace like no other can. And I'll deliver your enemies into your hands. So Abraham took his family like God intended. His nephew and his wife, cause she couldn't have descendants. His wife named Sarah and his nephew named Lot. And Lot was known for making dumb decisions a lot. He had told Abraham, I'm moving up to Sodom. But Abraham knew up in Sodom was a problem. Cause soon as he got there, both kings got him. Both kings together, who on earth could have stopped him? But Abraham had the spirit of the Lord with him. And not to mention 318 trained men. And they all went to war with the sword. And they freed his nephew Lot, cause most of all they had the Lord. Now Lot got captured, Abraham came got him. But yet and still Lot wanted to stay up in Sodom. Abraham like, man, look at these people. Murderers, rapists, all of them evil. But Lot still stayed, Abraham went his way, praying that he come to his senses one day. But Sodom and Gomorrah, God was tired of them all. So he told Abraham, I'm finna send down fireballs. Before he did, 2 angels got his nephew. Soon as they left, the fireballs came through. Now Abraham's wife Sarah had a maidservant. She thought if he lay with her, she'd get rewarded for it. And when he did, the maidservant got pregnant. And when she had Ishmael, Sarah felt neglected. So she sent the maidservant and her son out. Then and there, Abraham was full of doubt. He knew laying with Hagar was a mistake. God was giving him a son, he just had to wait. See, God had made a covenant with him from the beginning. Told him stay with him and he was giving him descendants. Have his own people, promised him the promised land. Descendants numerous as the sand, stars in the sky. Reply, you can't count that. To you, here go my gift. Sarah gave birth to a baby named Isaac. Then Sarah called Ishmael, mocking Isaac one day. Called Hagar Egyptian slave, sent her and Ishmael away. An angel came to Hagar and said just have patience, cause Ishmael and Isaac both gon' have nations.
Right now I got on the line my man Lil Man, aka Lee Woods, formerly with Greenwade Greenwade Records. What's up? What's going on with you, fam?
What's up with you, partner?
Nothing much, man. Here on this little radio show I got, man, I like to ask like a 3-question segment. So I want to jump straight into it. First off, I want to ask you, like, I know the song "Killer in Me." I know you rap first on that song.
Yeah.
I wanted to know, was that song your idea, or was that you just featured on that? 'Cause I know you came in first.
No, actually, that song right there, we went to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Then we heard the beat. It was like 3 of us, but somebody didn't show up. So they couldn't think of a hook. So I made up the hook and everything. Then everybody else wrote their verses around me. So that's why I came in first.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was my shit right there. I ain't even gonna lie. That was like my favorite Greenway song growing up. So shout out to you on that, bro, because that was my shit, to be real.
Yeah.
All right. My second question is, I want to know, how did you meet Greenway?
I met Greenway through Two-Face.
Two-Face. Shout out to Two-Face, man.
Yeah, I met Greenway through Two-Face, but so when I met Greenway, it was like we clicked up with, and that was back in the 90s. We still tight like ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Last I remember, Two-Face was locked up. Is he still locked up, or do you know?
No, Two-Face, he got out. He came and hollered at me last week.
Oh, yeah, damn. You know what? I do remember, I think, seeing Two-Face over your house one time, not too long ago.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Shout out to Two-Face, man. All right, my third question, bro. I want to know what kind of upcoming music you got coming.
Well, I'm still messing with Greenway, you know what I'm saying? But, we ETC now, you know what I'm saying? Everything counts, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Greenway doing some things with Empire Records and shit, trying to get some shit linked up with that. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's some new things coming, you know what I'm saying? I can't say too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know too much, but I'm just saying what I know, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, dog. That's what's up, man. Shoot, I appreciate you taking time out your day, man, to fuck with me on this radio show, man. I up here, man, it's love for you, so we gonna get you try to get some light shined on you, dog.
I appreciate that.
Ain't no problem, my nigga.
Okay, be cool.
You too. All right, right now I got on the line my man OG Greenwade. How you doing, my man?
What up? ETC in the house.
For sure, man. Right here on this radio station, man, we like to do a live interview with 3 questions, man. So I just want to jump right into it. First, I want to ask you, like, who were some influences for OG Greenway in the rap game?
Oh man, I can go all the way back to the first record that was ever put on rap, that was ever put on wax, man. If I ain't mistaken, that's what's that song? What's that song on the people hip hop? Man,
Yeah.
That song right there, man. Somebody gave me that record, man, when I was about 9 years old, and I fell in love with rap music, and I ain't put it down since.
For sure, yeah. It started from the jump. Yeah. Yeah,
breakdancing and all that. I started right there.
Oh yeah, it's hip hop for you. That's hip hop, man. If you didn't start out with hip hop, you don't know nothing about all that. With the graffiti and all that.
When I moved to Nashville, niggas was scratching. Niggas was scratching on turntables.
Right. That's real hip hop for you. Real hip hop. All right, my second question, bro. I wanted to ask, like, I know you did a little stint in jail where the police had kind of came in your house, and I guess you had like a shootout with them. So I wanted to know, the rumors in the streets was that you had thought that it was robbers coming in instead of the police, which is why you shot back. I just wanted to know, is that a fact or was that just a rumor?
Nah, them facts. What it was, I had like 3 shootouts at that last house. See, a lot of people don't know this. I had about 3 shootouts within the last 2 weeks. I was on the street at that same house.
Okay.
So when the police came hitting that door, I didn't hear nobody because I had the big screen TV in the living room turned up. So when they hit that thing, when they hit that front door, my first instinct was, it's some of my ops.
Right. I don't blame you for thinking that. I don't blame you for thinking that at all. Yeah, you did what any real nigga would have done in that situation.
speaking to my ops. If you bold enough to come kick that door, then you bold enough to take what's coming, what's gonna come through that door.
Yeah. Police saw that too. How long did you do behind that?
I ain't had them, but I had 2 8-year sentences on that running concurrently.
Okay.
But then I had that Fed case too, though.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's why I wind up doing them 17 and a half years, because of that Fed shit.
Man, damn, bro. It was time, man. What time you missed out here in the streets, but we really missed you out here too, dog, because you was definitely putting on for Nashville. And when you left, man, a big part of Nashville went with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, you was truly missed in those 17 years, dog. Just wanted to shout that out to you.
Oh, man, thank you, man. It ain't over. There's a new invention coming.
For sure. We definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, I done reinvented myself. So they better get ready.
For sure. My third question, bro, I want to just ask you what kind of advice, really ain't a question, but what kind of advice would you give any artist trying to come up in Nashville?
All I can do is tell them, man, make sure your product sound professional. Make sure your videos look professional, because labels and bigger people, man, they look at that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They see you putting the work in, and they see you putting nice quality music out.
Right.
That's what get the attention. But you just gotta keep pushing, man. Whether your friends listen to your music or not, fuck them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. There's 3 billion people in the world.
Definitely. Yeah. For sure. What you got upcoming for us up here in the near future?
ETC, man. Me and your boy, we put that together. ETC, everything count. So I'm getting ready to ride that label, and I'm gonna ride it hard.
Definitely, we definitely looking for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OG Greenway, man. You've been putting it down in the city for the longest, man. I wanted to give you your flowers, man, because they definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in Nashville, bro, you was a voice like you, Cool Daddy, Fresh Pistol, Boogies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was the voice of the city, man, and we had our own sound. And like nowadays, bro, everybody's tending to have this one sound that's going on in the whole nation. Like the whole nation got this one sound. But I miss back in the day when we all had the original Nashville sound, So I wanted to give you your flowers, man, and let you know, man, you was missed in your 17 years. I'm glad you back out here. You doing good. You looking good. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, I had a chance to do a song with you when you got out. I want to appreciate you on that too. The song is called Take Flight. The video's up on YouTube right now. If y'all got a chance, go check that out. But man, I just wanted to give you your flowers, man. Thank you for chiming in with me on my radio show, man. Most definitely, bro.
Nah, man, anytime, man. We're gonna do this till we get 80.
For sure. I wanted to appreciate the love too, cause I when you got out, you came through for me. You came through, dropped your verse, you did a motherfucker on that motherfucker. So I just want to appreciate you and say thank you, bro, for real.
Oh man, thank you for even looking my way. Like, damn, man, let me get dude on something.
For sure, it was a must for me because I grew up on you. you know. But, yeah. Word. Well, yeah. Shout out to OG Greenway. Y'all go check him out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hit y'all off with another song. We'll check right back with y'all.
C'est incroyable.
God finally gave
Purchase your
Abraham
tracks
a son
today.
But he questioned, did he love Isaac more than he loved him? So when he asked Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, Abraham was willing to do it. And they let him know that how faithful Abraham was.
Abraham died, don't worry, he in the sky. He left Ishmael and Isaac to keep his name alive.
Purchase
But
your
Hagar
tracks
moved
today.
Ishmael on the border of Egypt, while Isaac got the blessing and took care of his people. Like
like it was said, both of them had built nations. The way the Lord work his ways is amazing. Isaac had 2 kids, Esau and Jacob, when he was on his deathbed and could hardly wake up, stay up, or couldn't tell one from the other son. Just knew the smell and the sound of the other one. Esau was a hairy man, sent him out to hunt some food. He could tell him from Jacob because his skin was smooth. But Jacob and his mama tricked him while he resting, dressed him up in fur and let him steal Esau blessing. When Esau came in and heard his brother stole his blessing, Esau started weeping and he just wept and wept and wept again. He kept asking Isaac, did he have another blessing? When he said no, he just wept and wept and wept again. Esau said when the time came his daddy didn't wake up, he was gonna murder his little brother Jacob. So they mother sent Jacob to her brother's house, Laban in Haran, an old crooked man. While Jacob was walking, he laid under a tree, put a rock under his head, and then he fell asleep. He had a dream, but it was real, cause it was all about his blessing. Starting from the earth, he saw a stairway to heaven with angels proceeding on it. The Lord stood at the top. He said he would bless him and bring him back to that very spot. Give him descendants as numerous as the dust. On the earth he can trust the God of Abraham and Isaac. Started a family at his uncle Laban's house.
Your tracks today.
His flock increased, but at Laban's house wasn't working out. So God said go back to Isaac's house, but Esau was on his mind without a doubt. So he sent messengers ahead, say you see my masters is what come out your mouth. Your servant is come, no longer I run, it's your daddy's son, the youngest one. Find favor in your eyes to take me in, cause without my kin my soul is numb. They came back and Jacob wondered if Esau was chilling. They said he coming and he got 400 men with him. His heart filled up with fear, cause through the years he had been on the run. He stole his brother blessing and he knew that's supposed to go to the oldest son. He remembered the dream when the Lord appeared, his promises and what he said. He prayed, take him out of Esau's hands, he got the promised land, he can't end up dead. He sent gifts ahead, he saw God by the river and grabbed a hold of him real tight. Wrestled with him until he blessed him, and that was all night till it was daylight. God pierced his hip so he walked with a limp and changed his name to Israel. Esau wasn't coming to kill him, he missed him, and when he saw him he hugged and kissed. God pierced his hip so he walked with a limp and changed his name to Israel. Esau wasn't coming to kill him, he missed him, when he saw him he hugged and kissed him.
Alright, right now we're going to get into our black history. If you've been tuning in, you know I only talk a little bit about these people because I want y'all to read for yourself. But today we're going to talk about Patricia Bell. Patricia Bell was born November 4th, 1942, and she died May 30th, 2019. She was born in New York, New York. Patricia Bell was the first person to invent and demonstrate laser phaco cataract surgery. One night when she was working till about 3 a.m., she had a scientific breakthrough, and that's when that laser phaco cataract was invented. And when she showed the director, he couldn't believe that she was the one that came up with that breakthrough. And she even said he was even mad at her because she the one that discovered it, and wouldn't even look her in the face, man. So I'm imagining he was a white man, so, you know, not being biased, but that's what the story sounds like. You know, so shout out to Patricia Bell, man. We appreciate your hard work and dedication. As a black person, you know, I try to get us out here and heard about. You know, so shout out to Patricia Bell on her laser phaco cataract surgery. All right, right now we're going to do a quick rundown on sports. In the NBA, in the East, we still got the Nets leading at 21-9. Got my Bulls in second place at 17-10. Then you got Cleveland Cavaliers in third place at 19-12. And in the West, you got the Suns done took over the top spot at 23-5, best record in the league. The Warriors second, 24-6. And the Jazz, third place, 20-9. In the NFL, everything's still about the same. You had the Patriots, they lost. They played actually Saturday night this week. They lost to the Colts. They still got the Titans on top of the division. Let's see, Kansas City beat the Raiders. The Raiders this week, I think it was the Raiders, so they still on top of the Chargers. Kansas City beat the Chargers this week, so they still on top of their division. I think Baltimore's still on top of their division. And you still got all the same top people. I think Arizona lost to the Rams this week. Then you had the Buccaneers still on top of their division, I believe. Dallas, they beat Washington this week, so they look like they controlling their division. Who else over there? Then you got Green Bay, of course they still on top of their division. So man, we'll see what's going on in the NFL, man. We're getting closer to these playoffs, man. That's what I'm really ready for, man. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode, man. We're gonna check with y'all next week. Hope everybody have a Merry Christmas coming up this week. We'll tune in, have a whole new episode for y'all next week on Christmas and everything. So y'all stay safe out there. Oh yeah.